Hello everyone. In this lecture, you will learn about the virtual classrooms. This lecture will cover the following points. First, we will learn to know what is a virtual classroom, what are the uses of a virtual classrooms, some examples of the virtual classroom software, the virtual classroom tools that encourage learning and engagement, and finally, the benefits and challenges associated with virtual classrooms. Let's start with what is a virtual classroom. It refers to a digital platform designed specifically for online learning, where teachers and students can engage in real time using various digital tools such as video conferencing, chat rooms, and collaborative whiteboards. It enables the simulation of several traditional classroom activities such as lectures, discussions, group work, and also assessments. A virtual classroom can be used for different purposes, including distance learning, as learners who are unable to attend traditional classes in person, such as those who reside in rural areas or have mobility or health challenges, can receive their education through the usage of virtual classroom. Also, blended learning, as virtual classroom can be used as a part of a blended learning strategy, mixing online and in-person education to produce a more flexible and personalized learning experience. Corporate training as well, as virtual classroom can be used to give training to employees in remote areas or reduce the requirement for travel and in-person training. Also, continuing education, as the virtual classroom can be used to give continuous education and professional development courses for learners from a wide range of disciplines. There is a wide range of virtual classroom softwares available, the most well-known of which are Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Adobe Connect, and Big Blue Button. Each come with its features, restrictions, and price. So choosing the suitable virtual classroom software, it depends on several items, which are the size of the class, the features required, and the available budget. You can find more about the main features of each software in your textbook. Virtual classrooms often include a variety of features and tools to help in learning and engagement. Some of the most prevalent features are: first, live video conferencing. Virtual classrooms generally contain live video conferencing capabilities, allowing teachers and students to engage in real time. Chat rooms, in which virtual classroom offers a chat room as a means of communication to encourage the collaboration, idea exchange, and cooperation among learners. Also, whiteboards and annotation tools. Many virtual classrooms incorporate whiteboards and annotation tools that allow the professor and students to draw, write, and annotate information in real time. Screen sharing. It's a feature that is frequently included in virtual classroom, allowing the teachers to share their screen with learners and show topics or applications. Also, breakout rooms may include in the virtual classroom, which allow the student to work in a smaller group on collaborative projects or conversations. Virtual classrooms may be a very useful tool for delivering education and training, since they provide various advantages, such as flexibility, as the virtual classroom can be accessed from anywhere with an internet connection, so they are great for students who are unable to attend traditional classes in person. Also, accessibility, as it may be tailored to accommodate learners with disabilities, including closed captioning, screen readers, and sign language interpretation. Collaboration, as the virtual classroom can encourage student cooperation by allowing them to work on group projects and assignments together. Also, engagement, as the virtual classroom may be structured to be interactive and engaging, keeping the learners motivated and on task by employing some features such as polls, quizzes, and gamification. Last, the cost effectiveness, because the virtual classroom do not require a physical classroom space, equipment, or even materials, so they can be much less costly than the traditional classes. On the other hand, there are also some challenges associated with using a virtual classroom, such as technical issues. Some technical barriers, such as a bad internet connection, hardware failures, and software bugs, which can usually disrupt the virtual classroom and negatively influence both the learners' and instructors' learning experience. Engagement and motivation. The virtual classroom may be less engaging and motivating than traditional classrooms because the learners may feel isolated and less connected to their peers and to their instructors. Access and equity. Not all learners have access to technology or resources needed to fully engage in virtual classrooms, generating equity concerns and potentially restricting the virtual classroom effectiveness. Assessment and evaluation. Assessing and evaluating student performance in a virtual classroom may be challenging, since ordinary evaluation methods may be not appropriate for a virtual environment. Pedagogical challenges, as virtual classrooms need different educational tactics and procedures than regular classes, which may necessitate additional training and experience for instructor. Also time management, because virtual classrooms are more flexible in terms of scheduling, it might be more difficult for students to manage their time properly and stay on task. Social isolation, as the virtual classroom do not provide learners with the same opportunity to connect with their classmates and form the relationships as traditional classrooms do. This can be socially isolating. And last, the distractions. Virtual classrooms are more prone to distractions since students are more likely to multitask or become distracted by their surroundings. Overall, we can conclude that the virtual classroom may provide several benefits while also posing many challenges. Many of these issues may be addressed with the proper planning, design, and support, leading to virtual classrooms that are extremely successful in delivering education and training to learners. At this point, we reach the end of our lecture. Before you go, we have a question for you to think about. What ideas or suggestions do you think are helpful in overcoming one or more of the virtual classroom challenges mentioned in the lecture? Please post your responses on the LMS discussion forum so that we can reflect together. And finally, here are the references. You can check them for more detailed information. Thank you.